Hey guys, Chris and Gina here with Hollywood Haunter, and today we are having a sneak peek behind the scenes tour of Forbidden Woods Cemetery. And I am with the owner, creator, Aldo. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're excited to tour it. I've heard really good things, and you've been telling me you've been working so hard, many months. How long did it take you to come up with this?
Pretty much three months. Maybe a little bit over, but for sure 3 months.
Yeah, I bet
little
you feel tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they open tonight. Yeah, they open tonight, so we won't take up too much of your time. But you also have a helper motor saw, and you have a lot of other people, right?
Oh, yes.
You? Yeah, you have a crew?
We have about 9 to 10 people performing this year for us. Last year was 6, so we're trying to up it and just have people jump out all over the place, everywhere you look.
Yeah.
Like, they're just everywhere.
Very cool. And you have a bunch of DIY stuff. I can already tell the heart and soul you put into your haunt.
Yeah.
I just love all the layering. I mean, even just seeing it from the outside right now, I'm so stoked to see what's on the inside. Can we go check it out?
Please, absolutely.
Let's go. All right, we're standing in the entrance and the anticipation is building. You already have awesome trees and foliage and what looks like a ton of great stuff all right
Oh
here.
gosh, yeah. It took about 30 cans, maybe a little bit more.
30
Tremendous
Yeah.
amounts.
Oh
Gosh.
my gosh.
And just layering it. I mean, originally it's just plywood with chicken wire, you know, as the framing it.
Yeah.
And when I came across the bumps, so I wouldn't soak up so much of the foam, I literally would get a bunch of newspaper, shove it in, so it wouldn't soak in so much, and end up using even more cans.
Yeah, that
and
is
it
a really
also
good
gave
idea.
you some dimensions, some
Oh.
layers under there.
Yeah, painted it all black, and they did some dry brushing marks on there. Went to Target, got the $5 skulls, and got some stain, and just slowly started staining everything. After I got done with that, my girlfriend Marisol, she ended up coming up with the Spanish moss idea. And I was at work one day and I came home and she's like, "Look what I did!" And I was like, "Excellent, I will take it."
That's
Yes.
good. And I mean, look at this detail. Not only did she use Spanish moss, but she did 2 different types. So she did layering on that. That's really good.
Yes.
I've never seen that before.
That's
Very
cool.
creative. And I love how you have a mixture of plants. So you've got some ivy, you've got some other vines here, you got the Spanish moss, and I love that. It just brings more realism to it.
Yes.
It's
The
very
firelight is always a great
Yeah.
texture.
Those are cool. Where did you find these light fixtures at?
That was actually, again, Spirit Halloween store about 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. It was part of their theme. One of my friends was a manager, and luckily I contacted him and said, "Hey, do you have anything left over you'd be willing to donate?"
Yeah.
He showed me a few of these, and I said, "I'll take it." You know?
Wow.
That's so cool.
And that's what I do is I reach out to a few friends and just
Yeah.
other places. That's what haunters do.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta
do.
look around
Yeah.
and try
Absolutely.
to find the gold.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
Same thing with this was at Spirit, the inch own wrist, so I
Yeah.
grabbed a few of those and started plastering them all over the
All
place.
over
That
the
was
place.
really cool.
Yeah.
But originally we were entering the witch's cave, the witch's lair.
The
Yeah,
witch's
and it looks like you
lair.
have some like creepy cloth and some burlap or something that you
Oh,
just
yes.
hung on there. So
That was a little bit of work, but it ended up coming out great.
go in. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. You have so much in here.
We tried to put as much detail as we could. This is actually a 10 by 20 tent.
Yeah.
It was a couple of days worth of work to put that together.
I bet.
And then just layering things little by little.
There's like a black layer with looks like windows, and then you got jute netting, and you got beef netting, and then all the props are zip tied on the front of that and stuff. It's a lot of work.
His eyes and heads move and they bark and spit out like fire, like
That's
fog
cool.
and stuff.
Cool.
Nice doggies.
Oh, you gave all 3 of them a pet.
The harpist stopped playing music. What's the name of the stone?
The sorcerer's stone.
We never really did any gore, but I wanted to up it and do a little something different.
Yeah.
And this is the only gore that we're doing. But that lights up red so it looks like fire. We try to do like a little seance type area. Put
Yeah.
some body parts.
You guys look like you upgraded this because this is a plastic cauldron, but you guys put some texturing and some details on it. Can you tell us how you did that?
That's actually all Marisol's idea. She put a lot of detail, paper mache work basically into it. And she would go to the store and find these little skulls that were cheap, that were just white plastic, spray painted it, glued it, did the foam, painted it kind of a green color, and just again layered it.
Yeah.
And built it on.
Yeah, no, she did an
It was
amazing
too
job.
plain.
Can you say boil, boil, cauldron, burn, and cauldron bubble.
Isn't that cauldron hot? Let's go. Ah, ooh, ooh, hot, hot.
No, the bugs aren't there.
They're making cockroach stew.
We love cockroach stew.
Yum.
But the witches make them.
The witches made it and we can eat it.
But it's lucky.
It's yucky.
Yeah, they make it out of glow-in-the-dark cockroaches.
Yeah.
Is that delicious?
No.
Supposedly, Harrison, if you eat some of this, you will glow in the dark.
Yeah. We were gonna dark.
He almost looks like Gollum from the Lord of the Rings a little bit. What do you think about all this stuff, buddy?
Yeah. Oh, this branch is hurting me.
That branch is hurting you?
Yeah.
Went to the stores from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is gold.
Yeah.
For all kinds of leaves and
Yes.
just different things. And then we try to do like a witch's table for her potions and her books and different things. And then over here, that's more of the potions, and this will move and go around circles.
What story is this?
I don't know.
Well, tell me what it says.
Pete the cat goes to the ghostly manor
In other words.
without his shoes.
Hey, what's that? That for me on the porch.
Oh, you want to see?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the drawer.
Watch. Yes, it does draw. It's a magic book. You have to say abracadabra.
You stick your nose into my business. I'm trying to write a horrific novel, and you have just become the tragic ending.
I was downstairs.
He's hanging up there, huh?
It's a skeleton.
Dragon lights
Super
up
fun.
too as
Yeah.
it moves, and got a black light too right here. And then behind here is where all the actors take lunch,
Yeah.
take a break,
Nice.
come out through here to continue the haunt. But if you make a quick left, then you
Yeah.
enter
Got
out
the-
into the
Time for
area.
lunch.
Yeah.
Good food.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Got a
That's
bunch
cool.
of snacks for everybody, drinks.
Yeah.
Gotta keep everyone fueled and
Happy,
energized.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy's the best.
Yeah.
Is that a staff you guys made?
Yeah, she actually made that staff too. We zip tied it just to try to add to it. A couple of broomsticks,
Yeah, that's so cool.
paper mache with wood. Again, Marisol's ideas.
Just all the layers of the different materials and elements that you have in here.
Yes.
It really adds to the cool feel of being in a spooky little cottage.
And everybody always tells me this is a nice garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tent.
Yeah.
Some erosion cloth, burlap, different colors from black to brown.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I've ever seen black. We were always painting it, and man, you have to like paint it and paint it. And
Yeah.
paint it, so it just like absorbs it. But
Yep.
that's cool. I'm gonna have to look out for some black burlap now.
Joann's Fabrics.
Ah, there
Okay.
you go.
That's
Cool.
another gold store I go to.
Awesome.
And doing one layer just wasn't enough. Just
No.
building it up, I just felt like it added so much to it.
Yes.
And also distracts from the next thing that
Yes.
goes on
Yes.
when you pop out.
You got a cool little PVC dungeon doorway there.
Oh, look at the tops too.
Little pop out area for a monster to come out, and
Yeah.
doors come in and out when he needs to make it nice and easy.
Yeah. I locked my family up in the dungeon. I was scare actors! Scare actors! Fortunately for me, I've got them locked up. See you guys later.
Oh, no.
Bye. Oh wait. Hey, how'd you get out so soon? You're supposed to stay locked up. That just scared me right here. I thought that was a real person in there. Because I was like, wait, what? Why are you just hanging out? This is a really cool area right here. The creepy dolls.
We try to do, I guess we call this like the lost soul girl room.
Yeah.
Because in theory, her mother's going to be walking around, pacing back and forth, crying, kind of like La Llorona,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
inside the cemetery, looking for her daughter. And her daughter will be here rocking back and forth with a dolly, being very, very creepy with blue fire lights. Everything's going to be lit up, all the pumpkins.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of little dolls and kind of dirtied them and bloodied them and burned them and
It's cool.
tortured
cool.
them a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. All the eyeballs.
Yeah, I like those eyeball lights.
All your props are really cool because you guys picked out the unique ones that are different, like even all your pumpkins and stuff. Said, no, that's not a Powerpuff Girl. Look at that doll's missing a head.
Yeah.
Here's just a limb,
Oh no.
just an arm. Whoa, that's scary.
Can you say la 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 la
La,
la?
la, 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 la.
Now, Harrison, which one of these friends hanging would you like to sleep with in your bed? You want to snuggle with this George?
No,
You don't want to snuggle with George?
I'm just snuggle.
George needs a friend.
Not that George, Dad.
What else that pumpkin?
Oh, you'd rather sleep with the pumpkin?
This is huge.
Yeah, that's
Where
a
did you
huge-
find this guy at?
Home Depot Gold.
Oh my gosh. That's really cool.
That was about 2 years ago. They actually made a ceramic one,
Yeah.
and that's in the front.
Right.
And then they ended up going a little cheaper and ended up making a plastic version.
Okay.
You know, it's a hit and miss of what
Yeah.
you're looking for. I
Right.
think the ceramic one, more resin, excuse me,
Yeah.
looks a little more realistic, but this can handle a little more of a
Yeah.
beating.
Yeah.
It's still inside this house.
And then
Oh,
we got
it's
some
just-
other fig trees from Spirit. This was from
Yeah.
last season. We were able to pick these up.
It's not spooky needle.
This is really cool. Did you make this?
Actually, one of our friends, Aaron from
The train.
Ghost Train.
Yeah, Ghost Train.
Oh.
He helps out a lot building and runs everything.
Yeah.
And owns his own train too. About a couple of years ago, I contacted him and went on Ghost Train and loved everything about it so much.
Yeah.
I waited toward the end of the season and said, "Hey, do you have anything for sale?"
Yeah.
Ooh.
He said, "I made these. I'm out of room."
Yeah.
You know, so I
It's
right
awesome.
away. I
That's
bought 'em.
awesome.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
Cool.
I believe he was explaining to me it was just a black plastic piping,
Yeah.
and then he just layered it with
Yeah.
a speckle, and then did just the wood. This was found at Walmart about 5-6 years ago. If you remember, they were selling a lot of these, but you can't really find them anymore. That's
Yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Certain things.
No,
It's
But
awesome.
it plugs in, lights up all red, and it has a black light, so it shines upwards.
Looks like there was some singeing going on in this hunt. Only you can prevent forest fires. That's so cool.
This was built from last year too. Originally, you would just walk into the yard, walk around, and walk back out.
Okay.
Which is the front.
Yep.
But we wanted a full-on walk-through flow.
Yeah.
In order to do that, we had to cut another fence, another part, and make another doorway and go.
Okay.
from there. But it's so much easier that way. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
No, I like how you have made like little stalactites or the icicle things coming off there. That's really cool.
That was like 2 cans. Kept dripping. I'm like, no, don't drip, no. And then it would just go again and again. Had to kind of build it up, come back another hour later, do another sickle. And,
Yeah.
but then you had to be careful to make sure that the can didn't dry on you, because if the can
Sure.
dries on you, then you
Yep,
just
that's it.
open up another one.
Yeah.
And this is an immersive graveyard that we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Most haunts in general will have it on one side or the other.
Yeah.
What I want to do is actually make you feel like you're in it and literally walking around
Yes.
it.
Yep.
And we get a lot of compliments from people. This is our
Sure.
second year doing it. Last year it was a big hit.
Yeah.
And we use a lot of different colors. We have a crackling machine above you right there. So when people walk by, I'm running the front, but of course watching from right here what's going on, keeping an eye on things, and at the right time hit the button and let them have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is really excited. You got a hot pepper plant right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The
if I was
family
working
loves-
I'd be sneaking a couple of those every once in a while.
They make great salsa here.
Yeah. What kind of hot peppers are those? Is that a
I'm not really sure,
yeah?
but I know if you take a bite, you're gonna need milk.
We have an actor. He just sits in a chair, nice and
that's
comfortable.
A good spot.
And he's gonna wear the hunter's costume.
Yeah.
The ghillie suit?
bush-
Oh, yeah,
yes,
the-
ghillie suit.
Yeah.
I bet that scares
layer
a
it
lot
up.
of people, because I would have just figured you were just kind of hiding in bushes and stuff like that. I would have never guessed you put someone in there, so
Honestly,
that definitely would have got me.
So many people, because you just sit there quiet and
Yeah.
everyone's looking all
All
around.
around.
There's
Yeah.
so
Yes,
much
there's
to
so much
see,
to see.
and you just lounge at,
Oh my
and you're
God.
nice and comfortable sitting there doing it.
That would've
Yeah.
got me. Ah, good job.
It's awesome.
Exactly.
The little girl's mother will be in a Victorian dress, all black.
Yeah.
The movie Sinister, they had a special mask that I was able to buy. That's just the old woman's face. That's
Okay.
from the movie Sinister, I was able to get that latex mask. And Larry Bones did that for another company, so I picked that up.
Okay.
She wears that and just weeps back and forth with a candle, like she's looking for a lost child or soul to take and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
awesome.
creepy.
I'm gonna be busy putting up the lamps so you can see fire on the window, and then we'll have a projector projecting
Cool.
the ghost kids.
You got your little speakers hidden in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's that? Then it's a zombie.
Yes.
What's that candle?
You got a lot of questions for us, Harrison. Yeah.
Wow.
A citizen riding a donkey.
Man, you have some very unique, cool tombstones. Like, I don't see these for sale very often, you know? You've probably been-
Every year we've been collecting tombstones.
This is all new though for this year.
It's really,
Our
really
church.
awesome. I love it. It's really
I want to
cool.
seem like that used to be an old entrance, and then it got sealed up.
Yeah.
And now you have to kind of find another way to
Sure.
go through. And then we have this wonderful, really cool, like a bridge basically.
Yeah.
No water around, but it does get a little bouncy.
Yes.
We've
No,
had
I
this
love
for
it.
2 years, and originally it's 8 feet, but we took it in 2 pieces, one on that side and
Okay.
another one
One
on
for
this
that.
one.
Yep. Yep.
And you guys
Cool.
even have like stabilizing
Rails.
handrails.
Yeah, handrails.
That's really nice.
That's-
and they're-
Yeah,
and
the
they're
first year
sturdy.
when we didn't have that and people were kind of reaching
Like,
for
reaching for
things.
stuff, yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
I
that's
didn't want
nice.
to ruin or break anything, and I
No,
wanted
that's
more
really
safety.
good.
That's nice. The ground is giving way. Is it the scary ground?
Is that a shaky bridge?
Yeah.
Testing it out.
This bridge doesn't seem very sound. Is it sturdy? Is it safe?
Yeah.
See if it's safe enough for Dad.
No.
Woo! Woo! Yes, wear yourself out. Is nap time soon?
No.
Whoa, careful, buddy, careful. This is cool, these little brackets.
No, you don't stand.
We need to make one of these in your bed.
I just love all this netting you have.
Yeah, I do too.
You just have to kind of go through.
And I like all the little light, your little spotlights mounted
Oh.
everywhere.
This
Like
is like a
that's-
really nice blue, and it just
Yeah.
reflects and
Yep.
kind of picks up off of it tremendously.
Yeah.
It's beautiful lighting. That's another
Yeah.
compliment we get is the lighting. We got about like 30, 40 lights set up throughout this
Wow.
lot.
Wow. That's really cool. I see them everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And then you painted the back of the walls black, so that
Try to blend in.
blends in with everything. And
Try to make it look like he's been eating.
yeah,
He glows in his eyes. And
didn't even
Help me,
see
help
him in
me.
there.
again, just layers. It took time, but and patience.
Yeah.
Then we
really
got another
cool.
nice
And-
blue light that kind of shines into the entrance.
Yeah, I love your witch right
And the
there.
witch. We have,
She's spooky.
We have another nice blue light, and that blue light is kind of more like a black light. So we actually painted some black
Oh,
light
I bet
paint on
that's
her eyes, and
creepy.
it picks it up.
Okay. Yeah, that's
It's
really cool.
Really cool. A lot of people like that.
Yeah.
This lights up, so it looks like hands are reaching inside
Yeah.
the lantern.
Oh, cool. And you use pallets too for some of your
Yeah.
sidewalls. That's nice. Looks like you repaired this or put the tree together with some more expanding foam, huh? Because it does come in pieces, or was it like that when you guys got it from?
We
Spirit.
bought it at Spirit. When we bought it kind of cheap because of the fact that it was falling apart.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then I told him it's fine. We'll buy it like that so we can actually just
Yeah.
play with it.
yeah.
It'll make it more creepier that way.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
we just keep it up all year round.
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't even move it. We decorate it for Christmas too. Creepy Christmas, but
Yeah, that creepy Christmas.
I love the front entrance of your
Yeah,
house.
this thing's
This
so
is
cool.
Really gorgeous. Did you carve this, or is this like a vacuum form, or?
Originally, there was a nice gentleman, old guy, from Simi Valley who was selling this on one of the Hunters page.
Okay.
That's California Hunters page that just sells all random stuff,
Right.
and offered a really fantastic deal as long as I was out there to buy it.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Pick it up. It was a little drive, but
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah, you can come and see us next time.
And then we got the can, the foam in a can, and
Yeah.
use that to build upon that. And then how can I explain? To build the wall, I did 2 layers. So you don't want people to walk in and see the frame.
Right.
You want to make it seem like it's an actual house.
Yep,
So that was a whole job of its own just to build this wall.
Looks good though.
I
You did a
understand
good
what
job.
Yeah.
basically, yep. Instead of trying to get wood to match the opening, you just cut the 2 sides and fill it with
Yeah.
foam.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
you
that's
would
really
just
cool.
see this right here.
Yep.
just these parts.
Yep.
And then I just thought that looked cool. We built this little part that all lights.
Yeah.
Did the corpse scene. I did
Yeah.
about 6 skeletons.
You got tons of cobwebbage.
Oh yeah, I went to town with a cobweb gun, just going nuts. The fake bushes, This
Yeah.
really adds to it. This is kind of like a church and then going to the mausoleum.
What did you use for the material behind the windows?
Party City, just red tablecloth, plastic
Oh,
tablecloth.
cool.
Yeah,
And just
that's
cut it
a
out to
great
size
idea.
and just stapled it as best as we could and hope the wind wouldn't tear it off or
Yes.
anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys have some lighting behind there too.
Yes, the fire and ice lights that they would sell at Spirit, the swirling red fire lights. So it actually looks like it's on fire in the background as
That's
you're looking out the window.
that's
Super awesome effect. And then with the
So
candles
cool.
going, lit up, a lot of people really like it. We picked this up and wanted to go as real as possible. Again, I went to the store and bought some flowers, and it's a red light, so we kind of make this look like a burnt down, abandoned building, kind of get the burning look sensation.
yeah.
Again,
It's
my
really
friend
cool.
Aaron, he helped me build the top of this, so I did have some help
Okay.
on and off. He's
Okay.
really good with building things.
Yeah.
Doing this by myself would have took a little longer, so I
Yeah.
asked him politely for help, and in about a day we accomplished it together.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So you use like spray paint and stain, or did you burn that like with a torch? Or
it's actually just a black spray paint can, just cheap, 99 cents,
yeah.
and a water bottle spray.
Okay.
And you would just spray water as much as possible, go over
Yeah.
it with the spray paint, and then wipe it
And then
like
what-
quick within like 5 seconds or so.
Okay.
And by wiping it, it gives it that burn look. Same thing with the layering on the wall. I had someone donate 5 gallons of light gray paint. And I was like, what am I going to do with it? And that's how this whole concept kind of started with building this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't want it to go to waste. I'm going to do this. So I just painted everything light gray. And then I did a little bit of a light brown splash with black. And just kind of built it up and have it all go down. Again, I found the shelves at Hobby Lobby. You know, just Hunter's Outlet. You got to find whatever you can.
Yeah. No,
These
they're
are
awesome.
plaster pillars.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Um,
have some of those too.
Somewhere off the 57, there's a mom and pop place that just makes a bunch of different kinds of things like these.
Mm-hmm.
And it was super cheap. I couldn't pass it up.
And you have so many corpse guys. It's so cool. They're everywhere.
You did a really good job on those. Did you use a stain or did you use a brown latex paint?
It's a stain.
Yeah.
Then we also have these special little lights that are placed on a lot of the skeletons. Because even though it was shining on here, it just didn't seem enough.
Yeah.
That really makes it pop. And all it is just a little tiny... I always forget the name of this. The 9-volt
Yeah,
battery.
9-volt, mhm.
You just plug that in and operates the battery, and it's enough to last for 2 or 3
That
days.
is awesome. Did you make those?
It was a
Did you
company
order?
online. It was like $20 for 5 of them,
Okay.
and they make different colors.
Cool.
So we ended up just sticking with those. What were they called?
Micro lights.
Micro lights.
Micro
Lights.
And we have ones. They're just hanging. You know, one's on that side, one's on here.
Yeah.
We got another one that's hanging in here.
Inside
It shines
there?
down
Oh, I
on
love
here.
that.
Cool.
And this turns on too, so it kind of looks like he's just been hanging out there forever, just
Yeah.
dim lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love, you have so much different lighting options in here. I bet it just looks so beautiful at nighttime with all the different colors and the ambiance and everything.
Blues, greens,
Yeah.
yellow.
Red, right?
We
In
have
the
red.
pink.
Then we have like the swirling lights, so it kind of looks like a water swirl.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you can
Very
change different
cool.
colors to that. These are Distortions Unlimited.
Yeah.
We were able to pick these up a couple of years ago and just kept them ever since, and a lot of people love them.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
It was just really hard to bolt it to the wall because there's not really a backing, it's just
Yeah.
foam.
Boom.
You had to go ahead.
So we had to actually build just an actual frame and then screw it into the
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
But most people, of course, don't notice it.
No.
Yeah.
But it's nice and solid. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, people can bump into it. It can take
Yeah.
a bump, it'll be okay.
Yeah. Cool.
But that took a little bit of figuring
Out. This
Got
is
the-
cool. Yeah, the vacuum form. This
Oh, I
is
love those
awesome.
things. They're a little expensive, but they're worth it in the long run.
I like how you have the string hanging down so people get spooked out about it rubbing against them when they're walking through. Looks like you got fog machines or something hiding in different places, huh?
Yes.
That's a little fog machine. Does that thing work pretty good?
Yeah.
It's teeny, but it's probably perfect for just doing like little areas and stuff. To have a bunch of them.
This is good for this area because we don't
Yeah.
want it too foggy. 'Cause
Right.
We want them to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we're entering the spider room.
The spider room. And you guys have so many awesome spiders, including that huge one that's on the roof. That
Yeah.
thing's awesome.
Gigantic Home Depot
Yeah.
spider. It's like 9-10 feet.
It's so
And we
cool.
put a skeleton at the bottom, so he's like, "Help me!"
Yeah.
And have a huge green light. So also with
Yeah.
the cobwebs, it really picks it up and it looks really green.
That's
Then
awesome.
we have another guy that's on the
Chimney,
the
right?
chimney,
Yeah, yeah.
And it kind of blinks back and forth, and
Yeah.
got a bunch of just gunk and stuff all over him. People's
That's
always
cool.
wondering. His eyes light up green. This guy rocks back and forth.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we're gonna have
So
an
cool.
actual a spider costume guy that's gonna jump out. Right
Oh,
here
and
with
they're gonna live
all
in
black
there.
with glowing red eyes, and his fingers are super long.
Okay.
And it just pops right out right when people walk by.
Cool. Look at Harrison. Another big spider.
Yeah, very cool.
Now, did you guys build that little PVC, or looks like a
Yep, we
pipe
did.
arch?
Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Made it tall
That's-
enough for the spider guy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's scary. Wow, that's loud. Got some arachnophobia going on over in here.
He kind of rattles and lights up.
Yeah, it's so cool. Again, I just love the way that you are incorporating the trees with the camo netting and the cobwebs and the jute netting and the creepy cloth, or the beef netting. I mean, just there's so many different elements. It's lots of layers, lots of
I
cool
really
stuff.
wanted just to have a lot of stuff to visually soak in.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, walk slow because there's so much to see. Don't
Sure.
rush through it, because of course anyone can rush through anything.
Yeah.
But there's so much to see. Just take your time and enjoy it.
Well, that's easy for you to say, but when there's scary actors dressed like spiders, some
Yes.
people are like, I'm out of here. I don't want to end up like this guy.
That's very true. Now this is the other bridge. You know, it's always
Yeah.
a great popper. Honestly,
Yeah.
surprises everybody every time. Even if it's
Yeah.
the second time, they still get them.
Yeah.
And literally, they just grab a hold and like, whoa, what's going on here? And then
Yeah.
they're going through all this stuff, and another fire and ice light right here, shining down.
So cool. It's like a little Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like at Disneyland, like at Tom Sawyer Island, huh?
Don't worry, my niece and nephew love to do the same thing too.
Now you're entering pretty much the last room. This is kind of like a mine tunnel, I guess you would call it. I wanted
really
to
cool.
originally do like a real foam cave.
Uh-huh.
I really was going to go all out and do a legit
Yeah,
cave.
right.
But I couldn't make it wide enough in
Sure.
order to do that.
Is this a scare spot right here?
Oh,
I
it
like
could be.
that.
We're actually going to have a speaker right here, and in that corner right there, we left enough material on the left for an actual actor to kind of pop out and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
get in
Oh, that's good too.
and just watch out like that.
Yeah.
Right
That's
before they get out. Plus, they also have a remote control to activate this.
yeah, that is
And it's
cool.
multiple
Oh,
colors, green, blue,
beautiful.
red.
Yeah, Gina and I want one of these.
Yeah, we do.
It's so cool. And it's a great distraction, too, because when they're walking through off of that, they're
Yeah.
just kind of looking at everything.
Yeah.
Then they take a look at this guy, it seems like, and then it just, with the
Yeah,
controller,
so,
the
yeah.
guy
'Cause
blasts
I don't
him.
naturally look up unless something makes me look up. So I would definitely look at him first and then.
Yes.
It's funny because see, I'm the opposite of Gina. I always look up. I never look down.
You're like, what's
at
up
my
there?
view. Yep. I always want to know what's going on.
And then we just
so.
try to make it loose enough so, because of course, this honestly holds, it's a huge container, one of the bigger ones I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Almost a half gallon, I would say, or more. It will
Yeah.
hold. So I would say in one night I had to fill it at least once.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But everything else, you kind of do a few times here
Yeah.
and there. Here
Yeah.
and
This one
there.
holds a lot.
It's worth it.
That's
Well,
cool.
Speaking of that, though, that's one of the biggest things of fog
What
juice
a
I've ever
size.
seen.
Oh yes, this is a huge.
Man, I gotta get me that size.
Gina, you could burn through that in an
Actually, I
afternoon.
need to get one of those 50 drums.
Yeah, the 50-gallon drums.
You never know how much you're gonna go through, so you
No.
might as well get a lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And then again, this guy, he just looks super creepy. We got it from the best Halloween store.
Cool.
Okay.
And honestly, the best Halloween store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it truly is.
Props out to those guys. And the eyes, they glow red and kind of fade away and turns on. It just has that real spooky, creepy
Yeah.
Yeah.
look.
That's awesome.
Sometimes people are afraid to even pass them a little
Sure.
bit because they're just like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like I said, the guy comes
Yep,
out and just
comes
lets him
out.
have it.
Yeah.
And this is pretty much the end.
Did you go to like a military store and rob them of all their camo netting, or?
Oh, I did about 3 days research looking online, multiple different stores for the cheapest material possible that I can find to buy
Yeah,
this in
right.
bulk.
Yeah.
It's called camonetting.com.
Okay.
So if you look up that, you can find all the different colors, different
Cool.
sizes. I ended up going with 6.5 feet wide by 255 feet long.
Whoa.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and honestly, it's like $500, and that's like the cheapest you can get it
Yeah.
in bulk for that. And I
But
guarantee
still,
it's well worth it.
That's a
Yeah,
good price
it is.
because, you know, like I said, we were going to all those old surplus stores and it was
really
expensive.
And most of the time it was used already, and it's like.
And they were big, huge
Yeah.
pieces.
Exactly. Even this material, you notice when they sell these at
Yes.
the stores, it's like 5 or 6 feet.
Yeah.
And it's like $30 or so.
Yep.
It's crazy. I found
Yeah.
on Amazon a whole roll, again 255 feet for barely like $80
Yep.
through Amazon.
Yep.
So you just have to really keep your options open and do some research. It takes a little time, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Awesome. Well, thank you. You guys both did such an awesome job. What do you think, buddy? Do you like all these spooky houses?
Yeah.
They're fun. They're fun to go in. Of course, it's not as scary in the daytime as it is at nighttime with the actors in it. You did a really good job too, like chipping away the stone so it looks like really realistic. It's awesome.
Thank you. The hot wire tools is just a huge saver. It's
Yeah.
a little expensive, but in the long run, it's
Yeah.
worth it.
Right.
It
No,
really
you
is.
and you painted it. It looks a lot like a slate or you really did a good job making it look like stone. It's really nice.
Haunters helping haunters.
Yeah. Bubble wrap. I know I did.
Yeah, he was popping some of those. Bubble wrap.
Aldo, thank you so much for showing us your haunt. It's beautiful. You have so many awesome DIY tips and tricks for us that we can use in our future haunts. And I know the haunters out there are probably inspired to go out and build more stuff for their haunts now.
Yeah.
They're probably like, oh no, now I got to do that next year.
Yeah.
But that's always a good thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man, it was beautiful. Thank
It's
you
been a
so
huge
much.
pleasure, and I really appreciate you guys coming on, taking the time to just come and visit us and take a look around and see all the hard work that's been involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
It
Totally
really is.
worth the drive out here. Now, where can we find you online?
Forbidden Woods Cemetery, we have a Facebook page. Everyone's been telling me, you need to do a page, you need to do a page. About 3 months ago, I created one, and it's been going great ever since.
Awesome. Well, happy
Okay.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Enjoy.